Oh, they did it again, didn't they? They did it again. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the stream. And there's the countdown, go to the finish. Boom, and click that and get rid of that. And oh, I've got a nice grey background as per usual. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Evening, Mark, Darren, and Bevan, the first 3 people to comment in the stream tonight. Yes, Scopely have done it again. Yes, I found out about this around about the same time that Rev Juice actually found out about it. But of course, I couldn't say anything because, well, I'm not an NDA content creator. Hey, evening, Kevin. Welcome to the stream, mate. But yes, the new Beverly Picard is broken. Now, yes, before we jump into the game and explain, well, give you a quick overview of what is actually wrong, I will just say that Scopely have put an announcement out saying they are aware that she's currently knackered, and they are looking to resolve it. But what it is plain and simple, is somebody at Scopely absolutely put time to play Britney Spears again. Yep, oops, I did it. Yes, they did it again. Absolutely, Kevin. But no, hopefully they're going to get it sorted pretty sheepish, but primarily because the packs are still in the in-app store. So why don't we jump into game and literally let's just have a quick look at why Beverly is knackered at current. Now, if you have already watched the Rev Juice video, then you are going to know exactly where we're coming from with this young lady. Yes. Now, what I didn't realise at the time is the office ability is also broken as well. But it's something that can be solved apparently with synergy. I don't know how, but hey, that's above my pay grade. I don't really know. But anyway, so apparently this does not increase as per the actual thing. Another visible bug after you've done an Armada. Oh no, I saw something about that, but I didn't realise there's that as well. That's probably, yeah, bug date again. Yeah, it's definitely bug date. So, but yeah, so at the minute, as you can see, she starts off at 3%, and is it 8%? I think she maxes out at for tier 5, something like that. Is it 8% or is it 5%? Oh, I can't bloody remember. 1 is 3, 2 is 4, 3 is 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's probably 8% because it wouldn't end on a 7%. So, but apparently it's something you can solve with synergy, but it's just not as good. Or, yeah, it is way above me. But, so, yeah. So, once you get her, don't expect it to work just yet, but hopefully at some point, very, very soon, Scopely will have actually corrected the problem. Now, it was actually another content creator, Ripper, as we all know, is the guy with Ripper's Shenanigans and the creator of STFC.space, who actually showed it on his Twitch stream. Yes, Ripper does Twitch. Yes, he has live streams, and he even shows some coding. And he was showing on there what it is that actually broke Beverly, and it literally is in somebody's put the wrong word, or so I don't fully understand coding. I understand the absolute basics. There's a load of lines full of useless information, numbers, words, apostrophes and brackets and things like that. That's pretty much my knowledge of coding. So, but anyway, officer ability, below deck ability, sorry, is the one that is primarily what players really want when doing PvE, is the broken parts. Yes, unfortunately, they are not working, and as you can see, I still need to recruit her, so we can't even run a test on that tonight. But what we can do is, if by chance I get those final 8 shards in the next week or so, yeah, I'll have her next week, and we can actually have a look, see if that has actually been fixed or not. Hopefully, touch wood, it will have, but we'll actually see. Now, I will just say that this morning, I was actually live on Twitch, but the problem is, for some reason, it wasn't showing an increase in viewers, so I literally thought, generally, nobody was actually watching until someone actually commented in chat, and it was Lube, another content creator who's also... Oh, there he is! Hi, Lube! Lube did comment in Twitch this morning, and he's responsible, along with Stewie Doo, for the officer tool that everyone absolutely enjoys. So big thank you to Lube on that one and Stewie Doo for creating that. I think it's basically, that was sort of like Spock's Club 1.0. I think that would be, just as a guess. But yeah, I wasn't much talkative on Twitch anyway, but it's sort of like difficult to talk to a zero audience, whereas at the minute I can see how many I've got. I'm up to 12 people viewers, so hello everyone and welcome to the stream. So we had, oh, why is that on? Why is that on? I'm getting bloody, it should be Spotify that's on. Why? No, pissing bloody adverts for Spotify. Why YouTube took over that, I really do not know. But anyway, so yes, we're going to look at the St. Paddy's store that Scopely were kind enough to reactivate for players who haven't actually got round to spending their coins. So, and I'm sure there's going to be a fair few. Now, oh, here we go. We got an in-game news. And here's your patch notes for the updates that they've actually done. Yes, money. Money, money, money. Yes, it's always about money. But then again, that's the way the world goes round. So, unfortunately, as much as we would love to get rid of money, and I would absolutely love a replicator that could make me a nice, sweet Chicken a la King, or Chicken Supreme as it's actually called, apparently. What else? A nice big fat juicy cheeseburger, or maybe a kebab. And maybe a beer to go with it. None of this synthetic synthahol crap that the Ferengi introduced. But yeah, so as you can see, if you haven't actually had a look at it yet on Twitch, Cold Press Platinum, yeah, I'd love to have some of that. I would love to have some of that. As you can see, these are all your fixes. I'm not going to read them all off. They're there on the screen. Some back buttons again. Inconsistent, becoming greyed out or unresponsive. Didn't they actually put that one, the back button one, in the patch notes? I'm guessing since they repaired it for the patch notes, it actually created more back buttons to go greyed out. So what else we got? We've got the recruiting. We're under recruiting. The link is incorrect on the button. Learn more about the mission key and displays error 404 on the web store. Nice. We already have 3D replicators. Replicators can't be far off. Now, it's trying to explain the idea around replicators. In Star Trek, obviously, as we all know, replicators are based on transporter technology. Transporters literally deconstruct you on a pad right there and there, and send you as a data stream to another location where they reconstruct you again, which brings in the idea of clones and lost souls and things like that, and a lot of conspiracy theories around transporters. I think if they actually developed them, and they would be an absolute farce and a complete scrap heap to begin with, but they would eventually learn and get that sorted out. But replicators are basically a spin-off from them, basically taking in various matter and things like that and constituting it into, reconstructing it and constituting it into a meal. Like Charles Tucker's famous catfish meal that was created by the artificial space station the Enterprise docked at in Season 2 after its encounter with the Romulan minefield. But yeah, we won't get into all those little bits and bobs. But yeah, so we have a little bit. Apparently there's an error with Discovery as well. Nice. And we also have a Messol update. This was introduced 4 days ago. Oh yeah, we all know about this one. We actually looked at this one last week, didn't we, on the stream? The new things that they've done. What's this? Crew level is calculated by the sum of all levels currently available to your various ships. Each level counts as one additional crew level, which means, oh yeah, an officer can provide up to an additional 30 levels. So I know there is a thing currently out there at the minute that helps you calculate what level you can get to. So I can't remember whose Discord it is. I don't think I found it actually available to bring over to my Discord yet. But as soon as I get round to sorting that out, I will get it included, and it will be included in the. Let me think now. Where would I put something like this? It'd have to go probably in the loop section. That's got all the different game loops that I'm still trying to acquire. So if you do have any screenshots of particular loops and how that can help, please feel free to tag them into the main chat of that Discord, that section of the Discord, and I will move them out down to the correct loop. Also, feel free to go and have a look at the various loops. They're literally there's loads of screenshots in there at the minute. I did pull them a lot off. Big shout out to Jules Verne and Blue Mandorian, who have done all those screenshots and all those charts and things for the various loops. They've really done a fantastic job. I can't deny that one. So let's let the Valdor repair, because today I have been very, very busy. And I'm going to show you my battle log, and as you can see here, Federation Transports. I've literally been pounding them today, absolutely levering them. And the reason I've been doing that is because I've been trying to get the final couple of shards that I absolutely needed for the Kelvin. Oh yeah, I did the event as well. But yeah, so I mean, look, you're nearly 5.5 hours, still kicking their butt. I think I was literally at these pretty much all day. Oh yeah, some OPC. Somebody shot me OPC. And that's what I was trying to show off this morning, is OPC hunting. Unfortunately, it wasn't my best work whatsoever. So, yeah. So, where we are, 8 hours, and we're still smashing it. That's all today. But we know how long? My God, I know I was at it pretty much all day, right up until team. Oh, that's somebody who caught me 8.5 hours ago, double OPC. So, and it was Isogen that they caught me on, because I've been trying to refresh all the nodes around my territory for ready for the Alliance. But yeah, what's that one? 10.5 hours ago. I'm guessing that's an OPC I hunted. Yes, it is. So how much did I take off him? Oh, just a nice little amount. So these things do happen. Yeah, there's a few more there. A few more transports. Where are the freebooters? I knew I hit the freebooters this morning. So, oh yeah, this was one. It was an OPC miner, but unfortunately, I bit off more than I could chew, because he was running morale and critical chances. So, and obviously, I'm running cargo and walk range increase. So, out of what I had, so I had about 299,000. Lost 90,000. So, whoopsie. And then by the time I got back, he'd actually ran away. And he had a fair whack in him as well. So, here we go. Apex. So, I still got that to bloody do. Can't get the blueprints from away team store. Yes, you can. However, that is subject to RNG when that rolls round. Now, strangely enough, in the away team store, the only one I've actually seen come round for me is the Valdor. It's the only one I've actually seen come round. I've not seen any for the Kelvin. I mean, I've got one mission salvage operation for each of the different classes that we have, but I've got, what, Pylum here? That's definitely a Pylum, isn't it? Yeah. 4 shards for a Pylum that I could potentially get. Yeah, 21% chance that I'm more interested in the Romanian credits than I am the Pylum, because obviously I do have the Pylum already. So, but yeah. So I've not actually seen the Kelvin come round, but yes, you can get the ship blueprints in here. But like I said, it is RNG. It's very... Can I get it? I'm OPC here, aren't I? Yeah, not by much though. So now, do I chance it or do I send it home? Now, let's not tempt fate with concentrated platinum. I don't mind going to steal it, but I certainly try not to lose it if I can. Although I did actually lose some earlier today, which these things happen. Never mind. So, got a G4 miner out at the mining G4 crystal in one of those token systems. 2.5 million so far, and I still got 11 hours to go. Yay! So that's no ore mining for me tonight, which is, I suppose it's not going to be too bad. I can always do that tomorrow. Squeeze it in somewhere. The miners don't do an awful lot during the day anymore. But yeah. So, before we get into the Kelvin though, let's have a look at the Paddy's store. Now, obviously I did go through this in the video about what we've got and everything, but I just want to go over it again for those who still have some credits, and if you've got any questions about what would be the best to go for, well, plain and simple, the first thing is this. If you've not got it yet, and you are level 33 or above, you need this. Now, the reason I say you need this is because if we go over to the refinery and we look for the mantis, I've not pulled them again, and it's, I'll put my head next to it. It's that's why you want it. Now, the hull fragments are also good because you can then go into here and then start claiming all these as well. And to be perfectly honest, I've got a shipping dog. I'll deploy the mantis, see if there's a couple of players I can sting, and we'll do a pull on this tonight as well. See what actual shards we're going to get. So, but ultimately, it's the Syndicate XP you want. And I constantly do the 2 chest pull, and I'm pulling 3,800 a day. Yeah, 3,800 a day added on top of my 400 here that I get from here. So that's 4,200 per day, and it's bringing this down so it's bringing it down so fast, it's unreal. I'm literally 2 days away from going level 22, where that's going to give me some extra ship XP, repair speeds. Get your materials. Yes, don't worry, Mike, I will pull my materials. I mean, what time is it now? It's 10 to 10. Ideally, I shouldn't, because they're not going to be available for me in the morning. Well, when I do my run. But, I tell you what, let's have some fun with some RNG, yeah? So, now, I have got the Bajoran boosters to these as well. So, if you are a level 42 and you're not seeing this, it is because of the Bajoran research that's giving me a boost to these. I think was it starting off at 50% or something like that. But now the question is, which one do I go for? Well, I'm pulling 2.5 million at the minute, and it's on a 5 million node. So we're actually going to go top level. Not particularly too bad. 180 uncommon crystal. So that'll definitely come in handy. Now, the ones that I mainly need at the minute is this is the gas. So as you can see, so let me work out. The 180 would most likely have been 260s and 230s. So that's most likely what the 180 was. I've yet to pull that 315. I've yet to pull it. So, nope, we've got a 90 there. We've got a 60 in. We've got either 330s or we've got a 60 and a 30. And what we're going to get here? Oh, we've got 150. So, yeah, we know exactly. That's 2 60s and a 30, that one. So, pretty reasonable. Not too bad. And I also pulled the 75 chests on these now as well. The only one I actually solidly mine on a daily basis at the minute is the G3 crystal, because the other two I answered your question on the video about what we pulled from the evil coins. Oh, did you? I haven't seen that comment come through yet. Oh, okay. Right, now providing this doesn't switch over to YouTube again. Skip. Oh, yes, it has. So get rid of that. Right. Trivia time. Now, which... Oh, that would be the evil coins, yeah. So why is that not come up with a comment? Oh yeah, here it is. One comment. Got 4 pylons and 6 Wayun BPs. That's nice. That's actually a pretty good pull there. Oh right, that's why I've not noticed the comment yet. Because even though I do see the comments, that sometimes they can take a little bit of time to come through, which is a ball ache to be sure. Let's put that music back on. So yeah, I wouldn't say lucky, mate. I'd say that was a pretty damn good pull. But yeah, then again, a lot of stuff in this game is actually luck. So, but yeah. I will also admit as well, my Enterprise, I finally got it to tier 8. Woohoo! It literally took exactly 1 month for me to get it from tier 6 to tier 7 to tier 8. Well, from tier 7 to tier 8. I poured 4 D4 and 1 Augur, 3 Wayun and 3 Tilly. Nice. I like that. I'll tell you what, guys. You guys are certainly pulling better RNG than what I pulled in that video. Well, what I actually pulled, because I literally got 6 shards of Tilly and 1 Kelvin. That was it. 1 Kelvin. So it was just like, oh yeah. So now the only problem is with the Enterprise I've got at the minute is I've got the material, with the exception of the cargo bay. I've actually got everything I need to do the all the upgrades. Now the only thing I haven't got to do the upgrades properly is the latinum. I need a fair whack of latinum. I think I've worked out at the minute I need about 30,000 latinum just to do it. So literally, if I just saved the latinum for 2 days, I could pretty much do all this with the exception of the cargo bay. So it would be nice to get it to tier 9. What do I really need it at tier 9? Well, ideally, no. That's just basically wasting materials, and adding bigger repair costs. But I don't know. I mean, what extra hull are we gonna? Oh, we're adding shield health to it, aren't we? Yeah. So yeah. So we're not adding much in the way of that, are we? But then again, the that polarized hull plating is still better than adding the guns. I mean, what? That's ridiculous. I mean, you'd think for a tier 9 ship, right, to take it to that final tier, it's costing you raise all the way through. And all you're getting is a 0% increase. Well, obviously, it's not exactly 0, but, I mean, a 1% increase to DPR, a 1% increase to accuracy, just basically on this. You'd think that would probably be something a little bit higher, say maybe like about 10%. Make that tier 9 actually really worth it. I built today the D4 and upgraded it to tier 2. Was it a bit painful, that one? What was your crew loadout, mate? Because I've heard of another one as well, and it's going full synergy with the Spike crew. Literally going full synergy, and obviously using the correct officers for the battleship exploring interceptor side of things. So I'm interested to know what crew you was using, and if you're going to say PMC, I'm going to ask why. Spike or Gorkin? Oh yeah, yeah, that's fine. So hull breach there, and Uhura, right? Hang on. Yeah, right. Now, was the freebooter a battleship you went after, or was it one of the other two? Because you'll need to go after the battleship with Uhura. Then with Ortegas, you need to obviously be on. You need to be. Yeah, you went after a battleship. Yeah, so I mean a T2 D4. Yeah, I can understand why you would be saying ouch. I really can understand it. It is going to be a bit painful. Well, yeah. Is that it? I think that's the best you've got. Is that going to be the best you've got? I'm trying to remember what level you are, Mark. 90% hull loss. Ouch. Luckily, repairs are not that expensive at the minute. So, I mean, I could probably blow the Enterprise up now and just show you the repair cost for the Enterprise. So, but and the one thing is as well with a tier 2 as well, Ops 38, so that's right. So, yeah, also below deck, you're not going to have the slots available for you. So, which is a bit of a bollock. I think at most you're going to have 2 slots, I think, for a tier 2. So, and yes, you definitely see me collecting a lot of these 10-minute chests. I do collect them. Every little helps. I know some players, they don't like to collect them because they're a complete waste of time. They are one thing that needs a massive, 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 massive revamp. So, but anyway. So, the events we've got currently going on at current, obviously, yeah, go smash the worms up. It's, I only killed 3 and I did the battle pass. Borg research. Now, at the minute, this is really, if you've actually been saving the credits up, this is going to be a piece of cake to do. If not, well, yeah. You got the event. Mission keys, you've got 17 hours left, which means I should be able to collect that. Oh yeah, go do those freebooters this evening. Mess hall. We've got officer ones. Have I even hit the first level yet? No, I ain't even hit the first level yet. So I think we'll go pull some officer shards and see what RNG we're going to get with them tonight. So let's pop over there. I need to repair the auger. Recruit. And TNG Ultra Special. Oh, let's have a look. What we got then? So we've got a Picard shard in there. Kang, I don't remember Kang being in it, but I can destroy 40 freebooters easy with a Talus. Well, in that case then, mate, use the Talus. There's your answer to that question. Use your Talus. So, Shavnik, Marcus, and Pike, I don't remember them as Next Generation, but hey-ho. Spock, yes. Uhura, no. Bones, yes. I can take it from that point of view. They say it's a TNG special, but why throw all these extra officers that have absolutely nothing to do with the Next Generation? It's a bad Ultra Pack. Hey, Hugo. Yeah, it is a bad. I'm looking at this and it's literally bad. I mean, the number of green lines I'm seeing, right? And I guarantee if I spent 1,000 credits, I'm pulling most of those greens. Now, Spock and Bones, I can understand being in this pack because Spike Horror Khan works good for me with the Talus. Yeah. Huh? Oh yeah. I keep having to remind myself what ship Uhura should be on. It's the Interceptors, isn't it? So yeah. Borg. Why else? But yeah, so Spock and Bones I can understand because Bones was in the very first episode of the Next Generation, obviously walking down the corridor with Data, and just letting Data know if you treat her like a lady, she'll always bring you home. But the likes of Uhura, all these down here, Chang was Star Trek 6, was the Undiscovered Country. So was Azerbaijan. Marcus. The only time you heard of Admiral Marcus was actually in the JJ films. Shavnik, never really heard of her in it. Pike, again, that Pike was the JJ films. Kang wasn't in the Next Generation. So I don't understand why they actually put them in here. But it's Scopely. What do we know? So I got 9 hours, 19 minutes before I can do that. If you're lucky enough to unlock Hugh, you can leave Khan at home against freebooters. Yeah. And unfortunately, I'm still a long way off Hugh, but I'm 21 days from sending my... No, hang on. Let me quick do the maths. 22 days away from sending my Talios to tier 5. Evening, Mark. And once obviously I've got my Talios to tier 5, I'm going to stop upgrading it. Because 1, that's as far as I can go at Ops 42. And 2, I can start then redoing the Borg Solar Miles because I've completely stopped them for now. So, can't do any villain chests, but Discovery. How many shards we got for discovery? 1. Okay. That's a bit crap. Ultra. Right. Now, before we actually go do that, I haven't got enough to warrant that to be a decent pull. I need to go down here. Into there. Oh, right. I know. If you haven't maxed out your personal alliance rep, do that. I mean, there are some nice little bits in the research tree, yes. But as well, if your alliance loves to continue to build the starbase, you are going to need these as well. I mean, who knows, maybe one day at some point, ouch, that's quite far off. I think that's roughly about where I am with Hugh. We'll have a look at shortly. I'm hopefully, touching wood again, that Scopely going to do something a little bit more positive with the starbase and actually make it worthwhile rather than just mining plasma. Best pull that. Don't forget to make sure you claim this every 7 days. Every 7 days. Oh, sorry. 6 days, 15 hours. 6 days, 15 hours. Right, so let's pull one of them. No, I'm going to need one more. Right, so that should give me 2 ultra chests in total. So now I don't know why I've clicked that down because I don't want it. I need to go all the way to the bottom, and oh, I'm actually 49 of 120. I'm still very eager to open the Disco Recruit chest. Taylor needs to be maxed, only 25 more shards. Ooh, not too bad. Not too bad. Where's my Tyler? I'll tell you what. It's easier just to do it this way. Disco. My Tyler is 149 of 225, so 76 shards. I'm 76 shards away. So, yeah. Let's see what we're going to get out of it. Shall we? Let's see what we get. Skip. Oh, we got a Tyler shard as well. So that puts me down to 75. Even with Disco refit this check. Yeah, it does. I mean, it's supposed to be a massive improvement. Adds Lorca to the pool. And yet, it's still very... I'm struggling to get Captain Tilly to max. I want to get her to max so I can... So she's a lot better when teamed up with Lorca. Right, so... Oh, bugger. I forgot about that bit. I didn't see who we got. So who do we get this time? Oh, we got 5 of 11. That's nice. Some more Deanna. Honor Guard Worf. Oh, 21 shards to go. Yay. Okay. So, fair dues. Now, watch out for this as well. I've got around to the idea of actually making sure that I pull this. And primarily it's because obviously I've done everything. One, I'm going to get the chance of some transport patterns, maybe. But it's just that little dose of officer XP every now and again. Obviously, if you're not at the point where you've got all these characters maxed, you still need to do them. Did you visit Star Trek? No, I haven't. I keep forgetting to do that. Literally, keep forgetting to do that. So, I'll tell you what. Why don't we do that? Now, I'm going to have to go into Discord. So, sorry about the screen changes. And we go there. And go to store. If it'll ever load. Now, I have to be very patient with this because it does actually take a while. I asked for the store, please. Thank you. Now it's signed me in. Events. Let's have a look at the events. Right, so sign in. Yeah, it is slow on the phone. Absolutely slow. Right, get rid of that. Nice! 11 shards for Queen. Nice. Right. Do. There, that should make us sign in. Right, so what we got here? That's the metaphasic Hunter one. Okay. Right, so that's not what I want then. Store offers web gifts. So now the screen, if this goes the way I'm thinking it's going to go, the screen's going to change just a little bit. So please do bear with me while we do this, because obviously I'll be able to see more. Oh, here we go. One left. 9 days, 18 hours. So we'll get that then. Opening chest. Right, so that's that done. So what other web gifts have I got in here? Oh, the 10-minute chest. So we'll do that in game. So, right, we'll put the screen back the right way around. And we'll go back to the game. So now we can go across here. There's my mission key. So now we go in here. Who are we going to pull today? Who are we going to pull? Ooh. A datapad. We pulled a datapad. And his name is Quark. Oh, God. Alright, so we pulled Quark then. Ah, yes, it can explain. Can I explain what the metaphasics are? Right, yeah, metaphasics. Right. And do I need to worry about them at level 35? The first question I'm going to ask, Mark, is do you mind spending money? That's the first question. That's the big question. Do you mind spending money? And we're going to have to go back to the event store. I don't know why I've gone there. Let's pull that 10-minute again. Right, so if we scroll across the bottom, here we go. Now, if you don't mind spending money and you're on a PC, you can simply go to the in-app store and do a purchase of any pack. Well, no, but not with Scopely. In that case, then, you are going to be out of luck. But I'm still willing to tell you what you get. So, these are basically in-app store packs greatly prepared down. They are greatly prepared down. And what they're going to do is they're going to give you some platinum and little bits of here and there. So, as you can see here, you get some steel, get some ore. They're not terribly high amounts, but they're not too bad. Now, this one is brilliant when it comes to that Heroic Syndicate event, because as you can see, they're 500 each. Ouch. And get some platinum, get some gas out of this. Yeah, they are what they are. You've got some recruit ones. Yeah, not the Explorer, I want the independent one. So, I mean, 155 independent credits out of this chest. You pull more than that in a day in-game. But it's a bonus. It's extra. It's just that little bit extra. At what level do you start getting these packs in? So, that's actually a very good question, Damien. A very good question. I'm not 100% sure what level. But if... no, you do not need a special research. You do not need a special research. The only place you can get them, if you are not on a PC, is... Oh, for crying out loud. I'd be glad when I can change this. Is in here. And again, I'm going to change the screen round. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to featured. and I'm a little bit low. But so you've got this Ex-Borg unassimilated special. Nice one, Andre. So now, if I do not click if you go in here, for the love of God, do not click that green button. It's the one green button you do not press. You press the I. And also, you just give it a little time. So, as you can see, at the top there, if we can scroll it back down to me, 14,000 metaphasic credits. Now, this is where you can get those credits in this store. But yeah, so if I press X, so remember this one, it's a 5 days, 18 hours, $100 pack provides you 14,000, and single costs you 500. Chest costs 500. So you can buy whatever you want in order to save. Yeah, exactly, Hugo. I mean, is there a research with rhodidium and metaphasics? Oh, that. Actually, I think there is. Let's jump back into the game. Right, let me go into my station. And research. Yep. And I want the galaxy tree. Now, I don't know. Yeah, this is the one. Prime Enhanced Analysis. Basically, increases your base ship XP earned from combat. Yeah. Now, let me have a look. Yes, it's some. I'd probably say, yeah, it's around about Ops 40. I mean, do you need it there? Oh, no, you just need G6 Crystal. Rare for that one. Whew. That would be nice, that would be nice. But, yeah. So, 6,700. I mean, ideally, it'd take me a couple of months, but, yeah, I could certainly do with that. A 250% boost. Hey, Matthew, because I'm using that, I can use that Exocom, that 500% boost to ship XP. And I'll tell you what, that got my G4 ships leveled up nicely. The one I'm really going to struggle with is getting my miners up to the required level. Because at the minute, I've got my Fisher. That needs to be, I think, level 45, but it's only level 25. Yeah, that's going to be a bugger to get up there. So I'm hoping I can do it, but it's going to be a long, long slog. I don't think I could do it in an hour. A few of my... Yeah. And to be perfect, actually, Mark, thank you for reminding me about this piece of research. Because, honestly, looking at this on the front of it, it looks like a brilliant piece of research. It's expensive in dilithium, no question about it. Exactly, Hugo. Level 40 exchange hostiles with 500% exo and this. Yeah, you're going to be absolutely laughing. Absolutely laughing. I mean, so that would be like 750% boost. I mean, whew. Who want that one? 30,000 XP per kill. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be... Ooh. It's just making me hot just thinking about it. So I think that's definitely one piece of research out of this whole crappy section that's actually worth something. Now, yes, I've done bits and bobs. But the one thing is when you get some of these domination events, not the one for the Battle Pass, but other domination events that require, like, only buildings and research where you can't use Officer XP. So I can just use, say, like, let's take this pure survey. 72,000 power increase. That's a bonus. Now, the one thing is at the minute, luckily, when that domination event kind of comes round, I can sort of put that to one side in a minute. Okay, mate. I can put that to one side of me, and then I can come and do one of these where I'm getting like 108,000. So, and it's not costing me as many days. By the way, Tal also helps your survey ships to kill level 40. Does he? Oh! In that case, then, I better find a way to get him. I really better find... Let me see if there's a 20... Oh, and then again, if there is a £20 pack, I won't be able to blooming get it. Because it'll expire before I get there. Okay. Right. Okay, so... We saw the this pack in the web store. Right? So we're going to go into this pack. And as you can see... Top and down at the bottom, no metaphasics. Now, if you're on the PC, however, if you are on a PC, playing this game on the PC, there, you will get metaphasics in this store. But because I'm on a mobile phone, yeah, sorry, can't see it. Yeah, Tal is paywall, and yeah, my shield is down. No. you thought you popped my shield up for me? I could do with a 10-minute shield. I leveled my feature from 20 to 30. Nice. I mean, the one thing is with leveling with the feature, yes, you get that little extra hull health as well and shield health, but it also boosts your mining speed. Well, it makes it faster. Not that it actually makes a whole lot of difference, in all honesty. So... Now, apparently, the Ultra Recruit Special Pack doesn't have a price on it. Yeah. Well, if he's mining, if he's OPC, he's OPC. There's nothing much we can do about that one. So, but yeah. So, what was that price then? Apparently, nothing. Now, let me just see what's going to happen here. Nothing. Yeah. That is another one I'm aiming for at the minute. I'm actually currently saving up for that piece of research. So if we just go back in, Mantis Refinery, 35% boost on synthetics, topping out at 80. So that's 2 nice boosts there. And then obviously you've got the Venom Spike as well, which is going to boost your how much loot you're going to get. I mean, it starts at 20% and then tops out at 100%. So basically doubling the amount that you're going to get. So that's effectively, once you get this thing to level 10, is reducing the amount of Apex kills by about half. So look, the level does help a lot for my tier 9 feature. Level 45 mines concentrated 420,000 in an hour. Nice. Hi Joseph, welcome to the stream, mate. Oh, and leveling miners ships did change my mining rate a lot. What was a speed mine before now is the average now. Nice. Oh, that's all right then. So as long as you're getting that, are you on about okay. Mining boost. I can't wait to get this one. 40% increase. Topping out at 200%. So again, that's another massive boost to mining. I'm literally loving this store. I'm literally loving it. I'm seeing a lot of good in it. So, I mean, it's like, oh, I can do the next round of the component, can I? Nice. Add an extra 3% on. At the minute, ideally, I just want to try and get it all unlocked. Well, like I said, the faction sweeps, at the minute, I'm just going to leave. What do I need here? I don't. Actually, I could pop... Let me think. Oh, no, that'll probably take me another 2 days to do. I'm afraid to do any research in that tree as the next arc will have events. Ooh! That's a very, very good point, that. Will there be a large number of events next month for this? Ah. I can possibly see that happening. So, yeah. Definitely worth actually doing then. Can you actually spend... Right, it doesn't say anything about going to the store, but obviously the store button's there. Yeah, I think they definitely would have some. So it's definitely actually worthy building them up. Once you've completed the current event, because I think it is the last time that event is actually running this arc. Oh, hello. What was that for? Oh, Mission Key Hunter Alliance. So me getting that one key's just actually got my alliance some extra. You know what? Everyone has a seat. So I'm not slowing my progress on a hope or a maybe. Well, no, you don't have... No, it's going to be your personal preference. Because... Yeah, I mean, you want to get through them, and then... Yeah. It is definitely going to be one of those 6 1, half a dozen the other. It's definitely worth saving them on the off chance that the events might be there. Like this one was. Luckily, someone in my alliance reminded us that this was coming around. So, oh yeah, right, so I'm not going to start research that day. I'll wait till tomorrow. So it just took 2 researches to finish this off. If this event comes around again next month, it's pretty much only going to be 1 piece of research. So again, Andre, your reasoning is another good example. Might as well just carry on because you're still going to be able to do it. So, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So 96, yeah, I don't think we're going to finish this in 17 hours. Not a chance. So, right, so I think we just got the first seat. Oh, the power boost events, yeah. There's not one this month. How are your levels in Starbase Loots, Green, Blue, Epic? Oh, nice one, Andre. Starbase Loots. Mike, you're going to have to be a little bit more specific. Joseph, now I've actually clicked onto what you're actually on about. The actual power boost that you're going to get. So domination events is what you're actually on about. Yesterday I'd done the exchange. Oh, right. I get where you're going from now. Right. Unfortunately, though, mine's not actually at a decent level at the minute. Oh, my exchange plans are maxed out. That's nice. My rare one is at level 3. So I could do that, but 66 days of research. Ugh. And my epic is only at level 2 at current. So, I mean, yeah, I could do that. Blast that one through. Yes, I've done exchange loot level 5. Very much days. Yeah, it is a lot of days for these researches. The one thing that's really irked me off with this tree is this component duplicator, increasing base efficiency costs for ship components, and the ship parts. So which means I can't get a nice little save in here because it's stuck behind 2 pissing researches for assaults. And I really do not give a flying hoot about assaults. I mean, even this one, increasing your armor during assault. I don't care about assaults because it's the worst mechanic brought into the game. So, and obviously to put ship part component reduction behind it, that's just Scopely taking the absolute piss. And there's another one here. Amount of ship XP when defeated. Another 20% there. Ah. I'm gonna have to do this for pissing assault research, aren't I? It is. Yeah. There are some gems in here. And it is a pile of bag. It is a pile of bag. I've done 5 of them in the last 3 days. Each research. Ouch! Yeah, definitely ouch. Oh, I can't believe it. I mean, drawing inspiration. I mean, What's this? Just increase defensive officers during assaults. Wow. Wow. You've been stopped doing assault research, Andre. What is... have you reached the point... These are all bugged. Ooh. Ooh. I haven't noticed that yet. And what's that? That's against Armadas, isn't it? The officer ones. Oh. Okay, so resistant, rallying resistance, what's this one? Attack. Ah. What sucks is some of these researchers have ops locks of 38, but have the research also locked behind an ops 48, so that next... It does make that's scopely logic for you. That's scopely logic for you. 190,000 Latinum gone for all the researchers. Ouch. Yeah, I can imagine that would have been a lot of things. The bonus shows up for ships in dock when you crew. Oh, you get false. Oh, that false value. False. Yeah, funny enough, I know another officer with that false value as well. Her name's Beverly. The pick Beverly. Or officer ability. No, because your alliance won't keep your starbase deployed, so you can't do any... Well, yeah, there is that. If your alliance is not deploying a starbase for you to upgrade the buildings, then yeah, sadly you do get kind of stopped. And it, yeah, I mean, there is literally, I can only think off the top of my head two ways to do it. It's either do what you're doing, which is basically you just have to stop doing it, or find another alliance that's not afraid to deploy their starbase. And I understand why they don't want to deploy the starbase, because yeah, it's a bag of crap. It's not what we asked for from Scopely. We actually asked for something that we can actually use, and then we were given all this research, which is again a bag of crap. A lot of focused around the Cardassian Armadas, a bit around territory, which is good. And then obviously a couple of bits to increase your stellar. So, but yeah, it's just it's just the way it is, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I can't even think of another one. What's his prime reputation? Increase the amount of alliance reputation when earned. Well, that's going to be no use to me because I'm already maxed out. For the epic researchers, you need diplomatic relations 16 or 19. Wow. Yeah, we're nowhere near 16 or 19 yet. But then again, I'm not really that fussy. I mean, we'll get there eventually. I mean, they might decide to do something with the starbase eventually. I don't know. But I mean, obviously, because they put in the game now, they can't pull that research because a lot of players have spent a lot of money already towards it. So right, let's get him sped up because I need to get the auger repaired, and then I need to put the correct crew on it. Assign officers. Now he's on ship C. Right, yep. No, I don't want to. Then I'll start it back up. Yeah, I'll say obviously moving alliances would actually mean you lose all your alliance reputation, which really sucks. Or that's the auger. It's the auger. There's the Valdor. Okay, so I've got to repair the Enterprise. Yeah, so you lose all your alliance reputation, and then you got to start building it back up. Me, I'm obviously maxed out 100,000, which is distinguished. So there is that, but it's But what does Alliance Repu... I know... It just basically is... You need it for the research. Basically, at the minute, you need it for the research. That's the only place it's actually worth anything. Other than that, no. I've not seen it. Alliance members going, oh, but I've got this, I've done this, I've done that, I've done this, I've done that. I've got this much reputation. Yeah, good on you. On your bike. Go build it over another alliance. But no, it's just basically towards the research. That's, as far as I'm aware, that's all it is. I mean, I could be wrong. I haven't seen much use for it anywhere else. But yeah, don't do the update. I can't scan ships. Oh, is there an update? It's like the factions. No, at least the factions actually gave you something. It gave you access to more... Okay, yeah, I've just talked myself straight out of that argument, haven't I? I just literally talked myself straight out of that argument within 4 seconds. It just gives you more access to more research and more stuff. So, yeah. But at least the faction stores... Yeah, the faction stores, the Bajoran faction store, at least they actually give you something of value. Where the Starbase tree gives you sweet FA. Yeah, sweet FA. You're forgetting the highly priced plasma. That plasma's a pile of shite. So, I mean, I have been thinking of other ideas that they could actually use for that Starbase. But the problem is, the ideas I've been thinking have got massive integrations with other various other aspects of the game. And we're talking about a complete change to the game mechanic to actually do it. So I know for a fact Scopely's not going to do it for one. Because they can't even get the basic mechanic right. Let alone a more advanced mechanic. Well, no, hopefully my idea would actually give them more... less bugs, actually. Less. Because they'd actually sit down and go through the code properly. And actually code it properly. And because that's where the problem is. I think they're in too much of a rush to get a lot of this done. It's simply mistyping something. Or putting a wrong value in. And then it's on screen as a different value. Say like Lalonde's below deck ability for cargo. On screen, it's telling you one thing. But the coding behind it is actually something different. The coding behind it is correct. But somebody quickly typed up that description and cocked it up. So, and that's where you get the bugs. It's going to be in the coding. And that's where the bug is for Beverly at the minute. It is in the coding. I took a break of the normal day-to-day grind and doing a lot of Romulans missions now. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty good, that. It's like lagging in the full system. I always have the lagging issues with the Mantis systems. If you've got a lot of players in there that are currently chasing the Apex, yeah. Usually when I see full systems like that, I just tend to leave my Mantis sat there. If people want to sting it, they can sting it. So, with 2 or 3 players in it. Wow. That's... Wow. What server are you on, Mark? Because that's rather that's not very good. Oh, you're on 135. Speak with Lube. I don't know if he's still here in chat. And obviously Lube will be able to get that looked into, because Lube's got a little bit more swing than I have. He's got a little bit more swing. So, but yeah, have a word with Lube and mention the systems to him and let him have it. Let him have a look. I mean, it might be something to do with the server. It might, to be honest, it might actually have something to do with the device you're on, mate. I mean, I've noticed that sometimes my phone can be such a pain in the ass connecting between the phone and just the Wi-Fi itself. I run data all the time now because I've got no choice until I lose the unlimited data pack. In which case, then I'm going to have to go back to the Wi-Fi. But it could be something as simple as that. But I don't know. But that's if it's just like 2 or 3 ships in the system. Yeah. And then does a mini warp in the system. Oh, that's nice. At least it gets to walk around the system every now and again. So, but yeah. Right, so we've got him ready. Why did I put 5 on the bridge? What? That's because I wasn't watching what I was doing. Right, so there we go. Hey, bandit! I saved my stings for the pylons hunting in the mantra systems. I usually do me mantis stings once every 2 days for the hull fragments. Like I said, we will be doing that on stream, so I just get the mantis out ready. Right, so who we got? Zero no. Does he not know that I refreshed those nodes this morning? Be stung you! So, yeah, okay. Freebooters. Right, so this time I do need to hit as high as possible. You've been here a while. Oh, nice one, mate. Well, put it this way, I've got more watching this than I had on watching my Twitch stream this morning. So, I couldn't really make much of a show on this morning's Twitch on OPC hunting. I see 49ers in the 35. Yeah, no, but the one thing is obviously they've got the power behind him with the research and everything, so they can run stupid crews and horrible crews. And you sat there thinking, why are you running that crew? I can do it here in the freebooters, thinking, why are you running that crew? But like I said, they've got the strength, they've got the research, so yeah, they can do it. But I do think if you put actually a proper crew on your ship, you could actually go do the higher systems. But then again, if they're flying around with a tier 5 mantis, which is probably still like nearly 500,000 strength better than your tier 5 mantis, I can see why they're coming in, but it will be down to reswitch. Hi Nuss, yeah, I did a Twitch stream. I was on for about an hour this morning. Wasn't much in it, like, but yeah. I just don't really know what to do with Twitch. I really don't. The problem is no exos when they only kill Apex. Yeah, sometimes I do that. I only go after the Apex. I don't actually go after the exos. But usually I'm in the system. I'm in the 36 system to do that. If I go into 38, then yeah, I'm going to have to use the exos for half the run at least. But yeah. It does make it easy if you can literally just go after the go after the Apex and not have to worry about the exos. But every time I go in those systems, I keep thinking, wouldn't it be nice if they actually had an exocom in this system which will allow you to get like 1,000% on loot drops from these things? 5 minutes at 1,000%. But that's just me being dreaming. Right. So we'll do that. Pull that bit first. That should be half of it. Where's the other interceptor gone? Oh, bloody hell, it's ran off the screen. There we go, there's one across there. I send so much players the message, if you want Apex Exo flow, kill all hostiles. Then it's super easy to get the Apex. Yeah, I'll say if you do want to get the things. Yeah, if you do want to spawn the Exos, you do need to kill off a load of the Explorers. So, and to be honest, that would actually eventually get you all 3 Exos. But I usually use the one that doubles your shots, and it's that percentage sign as well. I don't bother with your one. Doesn't it? Oh, right, okay. I thought it would. I've never actually done it because I just tend to go in and I need 11 minutes with this flow for 56k. I can kill the 57. Hey, Herc. 57 is, but I don't want to go there as Ops 46, as I have no use for G5 parts. No. Ops 46. No, you won't have use for them at the minute. And Herc, if you're the Herc, I think it was. I caught you, spotted you OPC this morning as well. So, but I did leave you alone. I thought I'm not going to go after you. I forgot where this pissing event. Oh no, it's there, right on my screen. So one put. I need to kill one more, don't I? Do. Here we go. There's another 48 there. I think the highest level I've been able to attack on these freebooters at the minute is actually, yeah. Yeah. Well, did you notice there was another player in that system with 500,000 OPC, over 500,000? I was gutted that my Fisher could not take him on, but I went home to put a combat crew on. By the time I got back, 15 minutes later, he'd warped out with his 500,000 cargo. I was absolutely gutted he actually had that. And I could get the Valdor there, but it's only 123,000 cargo. So it's like, it's no point trying to do that. Right. Why is that not clicked over the event yet? Oh, you're joking me. I need another one. I took a lot of damage in that one. Oh, that was a 45 Explorer. Bumcocks. Come on then, Matthew. Let's see what you did. Came in at an Auger, strike team crew. Yeah, with a strike team crew, Matthew, you've got absolutely kittens no chance with that one. I can make it out to the G5 miner systems, but I can't refine it yet. Might start pulling ship out of there now. Yeah, it's always a good idea to get a head start. I can do it with. I can send my Fisher out there, plonk on a node, and mine it for the night. Chances are, might just be OPC by morning. I never hunt for that. Mine's so fast, and my score it would only be marginally if I would hit that. Oh right, okay. How many Fishers are you actually operating then? I know I'm currently working towards getting a second. I do want a second Fisher. So I can actually do mine Latinum Monday a lot faster and actually aim for my 4 million target once a week. So right, there's a right. So Interceptor 48. So I don't know if I've got enough hull to do this one. Yay, got enough. You've got 4. Nice. Got a tiny bit of hull there. Only a tiny bit of hull. 3. 1 at tier 9, tier 7 and tier 6. That's not too bad. The tier 7 is definitely going to get you... in fact, no, even the tier 6 can get you out to that system. I got 500 CLAT OPC from one player. Oh, nice. I love that. I love it when players can actually get quite a substantial amount out of a player. You got 2 divorce. Ouch. I've got 2 now. I've got a tier 8, which is level 40. I could send it to tier 9 if I wanted to, but I'd have to get more parts to do it. Bandit, you are an overachiever with features, mate. Overachiever. 7? 7 features? Bloody hell. Max Valkis with the Ferengi crew, always in the top 3, even after my Ops 41 upgrade. Nice, well done, Hugo, on 41. But now I'm unable to get first or second place. Always done the event on a Monday. Yeah, I'd say with 7 features, you're definitely going to be doing the event in one day. Oh, I got some extra credits. Oh, bloody hell. Sure, I sent you a screenshot on Discord some time ago when I had 6. Yeah. I discovered Deep Space 3 days since start of Ops 38. Yeah, welcome to the yeah. Yeah, exactly, Mark. 7. I mean that's overachieving with features. I'm going to finish my features soon because my divorce almost. Oh, you got to get a 5th. Ouch. I can understand why you guys want these many features. I really can understand it. But to me, the cost of upgrading them. I mean, I'm looking at this, right? As you can see, I've got most of the components ready. The only one I can't do is this, because I need to be Ops 51. It's the only thing stopping me from going any further. But the one thing is I'm going to continue to build up all the parts. As you can see from this board at the minute, I have currently, 90.4 parts at the minute. I made a mistake too much, or otherwise I'd be Ops 42 right now. Have to wait till the next auction. I'm ready. I think there might be one this weekend. I can't be sure. They need to increase the payout of feature parts and expand the feature bracket since the same people win every week. Yeah, I totally get where you're coming from there, Nuts. When I was Ops 44, I was beating the 49 players at mining. It's one thing we can beat the big players on. Yeah, I mean, if you've got 6 or 7 features, you definitely can be challenging those big players. Now I have much more 4-star materials than 3 because many of the missions I have done. The highest was level 47 mission. Yeah, trust me, those 4-star materials you're definitely going to need. Feature equals you have both skins. Solid system, but unfortunately totally overpriced. Yes, they are overpriced. I mean, look, 8.5 billion to do that warp engine, but it's designed for level 51, and if it was ops locked, then you know it won't be too bad. But 11.4 billion just for the cargo bay. The phaser 9.6. The minor, 12.5 billion. 12.5 billion. What tier with 7 features? I think he just said his 7th one was a tier 5. I think the rest of them he's got as high as tier 9. This one, the Impulse Engines is 6.8, so that's a bit more reasonable. 7.9 billion. So, look at the refinery for the feature and the developed parts most you can get. So I can show you exactly what I get for mine. Oh, hang on, I might not be able to. No, unfortunately, I can't show you mine because not for another 7.5 hours anyway. T9, T5, the others are all T8. Did you hear about the feature trick to get a very important prime for free early on? No. I didn't hear about a trick to get a feature prime. It is a lot of parts. When you get 10,000 parts for first place and 4,000 for third and 200. Oh, you want about comparing like the event, the mining event with what you get here? I mean, I think the mining event's still going to be in the list. Yeah, here. No, that's not it. Here we go. Rules of acquisition. Yeah, I did that already. Not a trick. Have I missed something here? Solo leaderboard. Yeah, 10,000 parts for first place. Now that's not too bad actually. When you wanted to upgrade. You just have to do 3 missions to do it. And I have a tier 9 feature. What missions? Alright, you really piqued my interest here, guys. What? I'm not even sure what prime you're on about here. The feature. If you can level her fast, to enter G5 space very early on and do a mission, get a G5 crystal prime. The prime crit damage. The missions give you enough rewards to get the prime. Ooh. Right, hang on. Right, so let's go back into my base a minute. Alright, it was on Tiberius's, was it? Prime crit damage, right, so that's got to be in the combat tree then, ain't it? Is this the one you're on about? The Ferengi doesn't have adequate sourcing. I'd be interested to know what that mission is. It's only a 50% boost. But then again, I suppose it's something in it. I mean, I'd definitely wait the 97 days for it, but what mission is this? Because I tell you what, we'll hunt it out on stream now. Let me get my feature. Who's that? Joker. Okay, fair dues. Three missions. Tiberius. Right. Let me just go into Discord. Oh no, I don't want Twitch. I don't want Twitch. Piss off! I don't want Twitch. I want Discord. Yeah, don't worry, no. So that's what I'm going to find out. I don't know if I don't know if Tiberius is actually online at the minute. Pretty please, what's this mission for the prime crit damage? Hopefully I'll know what I'm on about there. I'll say, if anyone can remember what mission it is, please let me know. Right, well, since my mantis has done its stings. Right. Put the Enterprise in there. Why did I just put the Enterprise in there? Might as well get it set up ready for its nighttime run. Search YouTube for video name Star Trek Fleet Command. Okay, right. So the music's going to disappear then, because obviously it's going on to YouTube, and it loves to. Right. So Trek Fleet Command. How to get five. The video's on my channel. Alright, was it five? The video is called How to Get 5-Star Prime Crit Hit Damage. Right, so if I do half it, should bring up Tiberius. Here we go. 2 weeks ago we released it. Please don't tell me I'm going to have to go through 18 minutes of footage. $2.55.
Killing level 50 hostiles in, a system like Teluk or Inas. Well, I think it's Teluk, but where the miners are here, versus killing them out in the G5 space. I was doing the Romulans in my demonstration, but we're staying over here in Klingon space for right now. And one of the viewers on the stream, Nevin Ever, brought to my attention afterwards that, if you are able to get into...
I do apologise that I'm silent a minute. 44 to 46 range.
Complete a few of the missions very simply and pick up some G5 materials that will actually help you get a few researches done, including one in particular that we have over here. Prime.
Nescafe Gold Blend.
Oh, trust adverts to come up right now. It's just about. You can do it with a tier 9 feature. That's good because I could just put a combat crew on my Fisher. Right.
Prime. Hit the wrong button. Try and move something over, and look what happens.
There we go.
Critical hit damage. This is a prime that boosts all critical hit damage for all ships by 50%.
Yeah, but I need to know what mission it is, mate.
A whole lot of dilithium, and the base cost is 1,000 5-star uncommon refined crystal to do so. As a player in the 40s, you don't have access normally to G4.
I'm Ops 42, and they used Max Grush and Scotty, Angel in Disguise done.
Star primes. For 5-star primes, it's buy it, right? Spend the $100 and buy it. But if you can make your way out to a few systems,
Right, so let's get the right crew in.
you can actually get them for free.
The Mead system is to start. Right, okay, so we'll, before we get the crew up, let's go for that system.
The Fisha itself
So, look up system.
has a very pedestrian warp range. This is not much the first 4 levels.
SZ.
Can't even get out into deep space until you're tier 5. At warp 7.
Zamid.
But it jumps up significantly, 53 to 77.
Yeah, my Fisher would be able to reach that system. Not at the minute, though. So, let's get the crews on board. And we'll need Cadet Scott. Oh, no!
Depending on if you're 42.
Monkeys. Monkeys, monkeys, monkeys.
6, you get another 5.
Can I get there now? No, I'm 10 short.
And then you start factoring in
I'm 10 short. Even with Cadet Scotty, I won't be able to get there.
you also have TOS Scotty.
It's to get you there, those systems, then can relocate to kill hostiles. Yeah.
So, here's the path. It revolves around 3 missions in Klingon space.
Right, so he's just going to mention the 3 missions.
You're going to need tier 9 for the most part. Maybe if your Grush is high enough, you can get by with tier 8, but I'm pretty sure it's going to have to be tier 9.
Right, 1 minute. I think the Grush is only tier 4. The problem is I am struggling to get...
255 reach. So that's the number that you need.
I need to make
Because I was just lazy into like changing it.
I need to make 2.5 million credits. I can get the badges. That's the easy bit.
Not done any of the components on it yet, so you could still be tier 8 with just the tier 9 warp drive done. We'd have the same warp range.
So I can't use Scotty. My Cadet Scotty is currently. So if we go on to there, because obviously for some reason you can't. Well, he's here at the minute. He's mining crystal. He's going to be there for another 10 hours. Yeah, he's gone to the pub. My Scotty's gone to the pub. He's in Dominion territory at the minute.
12%. He's got to be at least tier 4, I believe, to make this work. If you can get him all the way, even better. You get all the way out here to the Zameda system, where you will find a mission called Entrance Rights. You fly out to the system.
Yeah, tier 4's Grush doesn't quite make it. That's the downside for me.
The mission's going to ask you to do something for somebody.
Yeah, he's going to have to stay there for now. So what I'll do then is pen.
Dashboards for doing so.
So I will make a video on this. I will make a video on this from start to finish. G5 prime. Crit damage missions.
It's called Family Matters.
Family Matters.
I do that. No, not that Family Matters. But some other Family Matters. This one is going to require you to do a little flying back and forth, and it will require you the ability to kill level 50 plus hostiles.
Oh, that's fine. I can kill level 50 plus hostiles. Hey. Do it tomorrow then. Probably will if I can just get that officer XP
Systems
up.
are G5 caliber. They have the same strength, but they hit twice as hard. Plus, they also have a bonus ability that makes them even stronger.
family matters. So what I'll do then is I will look into all that and get a video done. Hopefully, maybe by this weekend. Maybe by this weekend.
This only requires port 185 to get to.
So that should be interesting.
Have, say,
I look forward to trying to do that.
Tier 6
I really do.
uncommon ship. With particle upgrades, you might still need brush. If you're in your lower 40s, if you haven't done as many particle upgrades, you might need brush to get out there.
So, right, what I'll do is, instead of me sat there watching this whole video, is I will watch that video tomorrow. Because obviously by the time the stream's finished, it's going to be bedtime for me. So, the kids are at school tomorrow. I'll be able to watch that video, make some notes, literally start going through it, stsc.space and everything, and we'll be able to do it. Right. Yeah, you've got me some homework to do. Yeah. Make me actually feel like a proper content creator because I'm actually got to do some homework for a change instead of everything on the fly. Yeah, my brush is only tier 4 at the minute, but if I'm right, if I do it right, I could potentially actually get just enough enough officer XP. I mean, let me think. Right. Let me have a think about this. Right, so there. 36,000 Latinum. That's not that far away from me, to be perfectly honest with you. You can make my homework. Yeah, exactly. Probably done more those extended warp range missions, probably. Yeah, exactly. Farming tiger. Oh yeah, Tiger Core. I used to get shitloads of bloody officer XP out of that system. Well, I'll be going there tomorrow. I'll be sending a few ships in there because let me think. I'm not going to do the grinding tonight because that can get boring. Very boring, very fast. I mean, grinding in Soul all day was bad enough. But Tiger Core. And if I'm right, I should have at least 3 ships that can do this system without an issue. Yeah. Augur, Enterprise, Valdor. Straight out there. Crack on. Get them done. Get them smashed. Hell, if I even put a my PMC crew on no, I don't have Kirk. I've got Spock. And unfortunately for Kirk, I had to go into the base for this. Command and Kirk info. And as you can see, I still need 100 shards for him. 100 shards. Release some prime officer shards to get XP. Prime officer shards. Oh, premium. Yeah. I mean, so there is that I could do. I've got two pulls. That's about it in there. But it's not going to get me in an awful lot. But yeah, so sadly, that's not going to be one thing we're going to be able to get on the stream tonight. So now, I did say about what to buy and everything in the event store, didn't I? Yeah, mine will have 5. I do need 10. So which means I do need to get Grush to tier 5. Grinding never boring. Without grinding, you can't get nowhere in the game. Yeah, exactly. Well, it is boring for me. I do like to rush. I'm very impatient, but I don't have the money to spend. Standard officer recruit tokens. Yeah, exactly. They're another good one as well. But obviously they don't kick out a lot. I think the most I've pulled out of those on the 5 chests is 25,000, I think. Was it 15? I think it was 15,000 the most I've pulled. Oh yeah, don't worry. I will fall asleep, not a problem. I will fall asleep. I am so exhausted. It's unreal. But anyway, so back to some of the agenda, at least, of the store. So in the event store, now obviously I did mention about making sure you get the Mantis. The rest of the skins in here, unless you really, really want to, I'm not even going to recommend them whatsoever. Yes, if you got your G3 ships, those ones are good for your energy boost against hostiles and everything. Even next ops level upgrade. No, I need to be ops 44 to get the enhanced warp cores. But the enhanced warp cores is going to be like frigging 102 or anywhere up to 200 days to do. So I'm in no rush to actually get that yet. But I'll get there eventually. I will get there. So, yeah, I mean, these skins are alright if you'd like to get them. I don't have them yet because there is another way to source it, but it takes a flipping long time to get there. The Section 31, yeah, okay. Cerritos and the Meridian Refit, yeah, I'm not a billionaire. 120 million for Romulan Glorified. Yeah, I'm already glorified with the Romulans. I'm about 452 million away from being champion. I'm probably going to regret it when I get there, but yeah. If you're not grinding, what are you doing in the game? That's what's all this game. Literally. With the game, my grinding's limited, my mining's limited, and that's pretty much it. The rest of the time is running around after the kids. So, sadly. Now, frames and avatars, to be honest with you, I'm not even going to recommend them. It's not even bought the bloody damn thing up, so that's how good they are. They don't care about them. If you've got some currency left over, I do recommend getting some of these. Star Trek Grind Command. Yeah, it is Grind Command. I'm exactly the same as you, Andrew. I'm already locked with the feds at 1 bill. So, and I did that at 39. Well, do your dailies. Oh, I do dailies. They're easy. They're a piece of cake. They're usually... If I did every single piece of grinding in the game, I could do all the combat dailies inside, what? 2 hours at the most? 2 hours? And that's taking my time. 2 hours. So, it's relatively easy to get the rep done. The grinding done. So, right, let's get... Oh, I need to turn that down. That's a bit bloody loud. So, but yeah. So, these will be like if you've got anything left over. But here's the officers. Pick of the officers. Miles O'Brien, understated officer with his officer ability. What was it? Tripling his shots once it is a bit... increasing your shots by 100% for 3 rounds. So is a relatively good one. Base warp speed increase as well. So yeah, by all means, go get a few shards of him. Dax is another good one. Cisco will be a good one. To be perfectly honest, I can make a case for most of the officers. Kira, can't make much of a case against him because it's mostly against assaults and PvP. If you like that PvP side of it, then yes. Bashir, yes. So, officers is definitely going to be a 1. Spike crew, again, there is another way to source it in the Mantis refinery. So, in essence, don't worry too much about the Strange New Worlds crew, with the exception of Una and Lalande. They're the only 2 that you can't source. Una is currently in Incursions, which is apparently undergoing a revamp. What's going to come out like when it's done, I don't know, but I'm kind of scared about it. Thank you. I did not know they tuned in event store back on. Nice, forgot. Yeah, well, there you go, mate. Finally got my Wayland to tier 2 of this event store. Nice. Primo, yeah, Miles is easily sourced in the Red Protect. Yeah, he is in the Bajoran store as well, so I don't like that assault-specific research. No, I don't neither. So, but I definitely recommend Officers. Lawn is definitely one that's got absolutely no sourcing in the game, besides specific events which they barely ever run. You've got more chance of seeing a pig fly than another Lalan event anytime soon. So, but yeah. So I do recommend Lalan on this one. Una, if you really want to. I mean, she's a gorgeous looking lady. But yeah, so Bashir has got no sourcing. Kira's got no sourcing. On a guard wharf, if you got a shard, you're pretty good. Dax and Odo, no sourcing at current, so they'd be the more ideal ways of going to get them. But obviously, bearing in mind that the epics are costing you 6,000 shamrocks, where the rares are costing you only 3,000. So that's the event store. I can obviously throw it in chat. What have you been buying with your shamrocks, if you remember to spend them? I did get a couple of shards of Miles. I got my Bashir, and I got some condensed venom. So I like stinging, because obviously if I do the condensed venom, then I'm going to be able to pull the officer shards, which we will look at. I bought from the last currency venom. Yeah. So going to dailies. There we go. Did I not complete Swarm this morning? Oh my lordy, I didn't complete it. So now we're going to go back into Mantis Refinery to do a quick... I've got to do this 4 individually. Never mind. So... yeah. If you don't fight against Inceptor crew or on a guard warfare, you hand... Did I just pull that? I'm reading chat. Did that? Whoa! I was not expecting that. I full pull a pike. Wow. Well, there's the highlight for the stream, guys. I full pull pike. Even though I've already got him unlocked, but let me know. Well, thanks very much, guys. Wow. Yeah. Was not expecting that. Was not expecting that. And here we go, back down to the original. Well, I'll tell you what, that full pull's definitely going to complete that Seat for Everyone event. Oh, another 2 for Spock. And for our final pull, Uhura. Screenshot for the album. Yeah, it is a screenshot for the album, that one. Yeah, they do exist. I don't get them very often. I got a lucky 5 of 11. Nice one. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, I'm totally shocked that I just did that. But it's not the first time I've actually done it. I have actually done it before, and I did it a few weeks ago. I didn't screenshot it then, but wow. Yeah. Well, certainly did that one, didn't I? Certainly did that. Mantis Officer Sourcing is so awesome. Yeah, it is. I'm literally not even going to deny with that one, Hugo. It is the best sourcing. I mean, they could do with sticking the other officers in, but yeah. I mean, you just saw there an absolute perler of a pull. So, well, anyway, right. So I'm going to take this dock right. I don't know why I just did that, because I've got a funny and strip it for now. That's how I always know what I've got. So 110M there. Wow, that's brilliant. That I wouldn't mind the Hemner ones as well, because you'd level him up quite. Nice. All the blues maxed already. Nice. I can't wait to get them maxed, because they're going to be freaking awesome. they are going to be absolutely awesome, and I could definitely put them on the Valdor then, or and go after the Interceptors. And I've got a funny feeling that's what I'm going to be coming up against. So, now, I did say that there is going to be a new highlight to the, a new addition to my fleet coming up, so we might as well go get her. And that is going to be the Kelvin. Now, I know there's some people who would argue against building this at the minute, especially given the fact that now we've just got the Defiant, we've got the Talios, two very good ships when you get them tiered up. And they're obviously going to eat your crystal and everything. No, Kevin, Bashir and Dax are not easily sourced. So if you got a chance to pull them and get some, then I'd definitely recommend it. And I would not be above saying, go to the in-app store, buy some Shamrock. Actually, the Shamrock's even in there. I don't think they are. So, but anyway. So, oh, look at that. 40 days. I don't even think I've got enough speed ups. Hang on. I will have enough speed. I will have just enough speed up. So we're not going to be able to get past tier 1 today, which is a bit of a ball ache. But that's absolutely fine. So we'll get 24 days there. I think, actually, no. I should have enough speed ups to do it, because with the amount of bloody grinding I did today, I pulled a load of speed ups out of Soul. But anyway, so I'm going to build the Kevin now. I ain't built it yet, Matt, but thank you. So yeah, so now the Kelvin, you could make the argument when you get the ability for the Kelvin when your weaponry is on the right leaderboard, the right level. Yeah. Also for grinding. Ah, okay. So it's basically another Saladin then, a bigger version. I mean, I know for a fact that a few people have not been too happy with this particular ship. So, but now I'm ideally looking at the Kelvin as a ship to join my Armada crew. So ideally, I'm looking to get it to around tier 4, tier 3, tier 4 to begin with. I'm interested in the mechanic of the Kelvin ship ability, defense platforms, very high base value. So the Kelvin's ship ability should do a great job, but I have no clue. Never seen a log. The Saladin is a friggin' awesome grinder. But the one thing is, what I've always heard is not very good things about this. And I could basically sum it up as, this is the big sister that never was to the Saladin. Because this should have been like the ship that really did the same as the Saladin. But apparently it doesn't. Now we will look at its weapons. We will look at, generally what the ship can do. But, now the piercing stats, as you've seen, 30% when defending. And that is for every single ship and platform in your base when defending. So it is a base defense ship. All the uncommon faction ships, the level 28s, the level 42s, are all literally first round firing pattern is bad, terrible for base attacks. Yeah, I think that's what made it bad. It was the first round firing pattern. And what we will do is we will jump onto scfc.space to actually look at some numbers as well. So yeah, what it's going to be like, I really don't know, but we can have a look. So let's get it under construction. And yeah, my new ship. Wasn't the Saladin the only blueprint in a movie? Yes. Oh, I'm not going to lie. She does look good. She does look good. And yeah, ideally, the one I am actually aiming for, but I'm not going to lie, I'm months and months away, plenty of time for me to save up, is going to be this thing. I do want to get this thing. A lot of people are boasting that this is a fantastic ship. Yeah, and I really can't wait to get her. So, but yeah. Right. Now, do I actually get the speed ups? Yeah, I don't know if anyone can help me. Yeah, do so give some helps, didn't it? Yeah, so yeah, I'm getting some helps for it. So let some helps come in. Centuries away from 314. yeah. Well, to be perfectly honest, once I start grinding in Romulus, it's not going to be too long. It's very old TOS ship. Yeah, Saladin is basically Enterprise without warp missiles and the pylons. Yeah, basically. Are you on the defensive? Do you have a crew complement to complement its abilities? I don't know yet. On that one does. I really do not know. We shall find out. So, right, what we'll do then is we'll jump over to STFC.space and we'll have a look some numbers while the good old Alliance send me some help to reduce the time situation. Yeah. Well, put it this way, I have the materials. I have the resources to get it up to at least tier 3. Go grinding Romulus. Yeah, I will be grinding in Romulus, but at the minute it's Sol System until I've locked the Federation. So now I need to get rid of Stella because that was the last thing I was looking at. USS Kelvin. And there we go. So base XP is a new thing that's been added as well, so we can actually see what the base level of XP is. And as you can see, it's 1097. Woohoo! Obviously, Pike will increase that one as you do grind and level it up. The ship's ability is shrinking me out of the way for the minute. When defending the start of each round, oh yeah, we've just seen that one. And then obviously here are all the levels. And as you can see, there are a couple levels where it does stick to the same percentage. But ultimately, by the time you get it to tier 12, level 60, you are looking at 100%. Woo! Can't beat that. So that's the ship's ability. Build cost, as you just saw, is actually 150 days. It's 150 days build time. Well, you just saw mine. It's 40. I've lost 110 days there, and that is all through research. However, the cost didn't come down. That was a downside. Now, the upgrades, you can see, full 12 tiers is going to cost you 2.1 trillion titanium and 91.1 billion dilithium. It's going to require interceptor parts ranging up to the rare parts. How does it work with your base defense officers? Increased piercing, shield. That's going to enhance your defense against... yeah, it will. After the bug date, you can see... can now see was the Dart expansion buff. Huh? No, I don't think anyone ever maxes G4 ships. But I will max them out eventually. But yeah, and as you can see, it's going to go up into the epics as well. Now, like I said, I can go to roughly tier 3, tier 4. So this is pretty much what it's going to cost me to do. Literally up to tier 3, and that's providing I've actually got speed ups. Now, as you can see, just if we pull it up there, total tier up time is going to be 43 days. Now, I do have some research which will reduce that, so hopefully that's not going to be, we're going to be able to bring the tier up time down a fair bit, but we're going to have to wait and see how much I'm going to have left over after doing all the thing. I mean, it might be a case I might get to tier 2, but we shall see. Now, if I wanted to go to tier 4, it's going to take my total cost up to that. And as for the tier up time, yeah, I've got no hope of doing that. So that would be tomorrow's job. But 14.2 billion in titanium. And then, what was it? Just under 14,000 uncommon gas. Now, I know for a fact I haven't got 14,000 uncommon gas. At most, I'd probably say around about 10,000 as a guess. Tier 3 is cheap. Even 41, I could pay... Yeah. What's 30% of 1,400? 3,000, 4,000, around about 4,200, if I'm right. Let me get the handy dandy calculator out. So what was that? 14,000. Right, so 14,300 times by 0.3. Yeah, 4,290. That's 30% of 14,000. So if you took 14,300 and then minus 4,290, you're looking at 10,010. So that's what your ship ability adds to your piercing. Yeah. Oh, adds to it, yeah. So 14,300 plus 4,290. Yeah, so it's going to take your piercing stats up to 18,500. So right. So, but yeah, so that's going to be the actual, yeah. Well, I mean, we'll have a look at those stats in game. Now, obviously, when's this thing going to start needing rares? Well, it's not going to need it there. I don't believe it. I've spent around about 35 billion on my Valdor already. Wow. Yeah, I mean, we can certainly have a look at all those stats when we get there. Tier 6, 75 billion. Wow. There we go. There's where we start needing rares when we get to tier 7. Yeah, it will be. Save the parts for the pylon. Oh, don't worry, 2Q. I'll be able to get all the parts back together. The number of parts that I've actually developed now. And is there anything else we need to... So this is the ship base. Ooh. Yeah, okay, so that... Right. So let's just shoot up here. Firing pattern. Well, I'm not surprised the firing pattern's crap. Starts off with 2 engine weapons, while the Saladin kicks off with that big gun, doesn't it? Wow. Yeah. And if you have the right crew, use it as grinder, so when you slip up or get hits at home or in traffic. Yeah. Right, so, and then crew slots. So when you crew it up, it's going to max out at 400%. I'd ask Mitchell to be the captain or TOS spot. Yeah. So, right. So let's go back into game then. Let's go into items. Looks like I've not had much in the way of speed ups been done to my... Right. So. G4. So interceptor parts. I've got 98,500 uncommon parts. So yeah, let's just get me back up. So yeah, I've actually got enough parts there. Crystal, I got 70,000. So yeah, here we go. Gas there, just shy of 10,000. 77,000 uncommon crystal. So, oh yeah, they are gonna disappear fast. I know that much. So I've got enough to actually take it up a decent level. I mean, tier 4 is actually a distinct possibility. Oh, there we go. Down to 39 days now and 8 hours. So, because I can be an impatient twat, so we'll take the 4 days off there. And, right, this is where the fun begins. Here we go. Right, so they've got 20 hours left, so I'm going to need 4 of them. A couple of them. Because the speed ups are going to be the one thing that is like, are we going to be able to do it? So, here we go. Now we get to watch the Kelvin be launched. And then we'll go through some costs. Nice. So what I'm going to do as well is, what if you run your piercing officers or your critical crew on an add hull breach to the piercing? Hull breach is more aimed at critical damage. It has that background effect of increasing critical damage by, what is it? 150% if I remember correctly. Do you really want to spend those G4 mats outside of an auction? No, it's my second G4 ship. My Valdor was the first one. Or I haven't got data yet. Yeah, you could use that. The 500% damage, yeah. Yeah, increase of a factor of 1.5, yeah. So, yeah. Now, obviously, Hugo, you do actually raise an interesting point. Do I actually want to go after an auction? And the last time I looked at the solo leaderboard, the SMS that they put on with the SLB, even upgrading this thing to tier 4 still wouldn't be enough. And to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not really big on the auctions. If I waited for auctions all the time to spend, I wouldn't be where I am today. Yeah, and that is another good point. I mean, yeah, I could do tier 1 and tier 2 without the uncommons. There is a solo leaderboard on the 25th. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Increasing stuff to increase damage, yeah. Yeah. Now, as I said, that's one thing that I'm thinking is that I don't really... I'm not really big on the leaderboards anymore. It's just like, yeah, okay, if I score on it and I get something, it's a bonus. I mean, it's like the Latin Monday one. I managed to actually get 10th on that. That was a shock to me. Yeah, I think that I'm in the bracket of 42 to 45. I think. No, 44. Yeah. Oh no, I know what you mean, Hugo. I know exactly what you mean. Are we going to get the rares from this battle pass? Right. Now, DJ said this on Arcfall Day in his video. He said that there's a possibility if you use the if you use the battle pass and pay the $20 and get potentially at least a 20 in the top 25, you've got a chance to get in Beverly. That's why I do it when I need it. No chance to stay in the leaderboard. Nice one, Hugo. That's good. Right, so let's get the Kelvin on the dock. Where is she at the minute? Oh, bloody hell! Look, she's jumped right in here. Wow, that's not bad for a brand spanking new ship. So right, I'm going to put her there, and then I'll see. We can see the figures at the minute. 12% chance of a critical hit. Okay. Warp range 95 already. Woohoo! Yep. I was actually... Oh, they actually pulled her from the store now. Oh, yeah, I didn't notice that. Ah. Well, it's a good job they did pull her from the store, because there's no point selling an officer that's broken. I will say that much. So, yeah, I'm nowhere near getting Picard. I will say that much. So, yeah. I'll spend the materials now. So, let's jump in and start spending. So, I really don't want to blow for some of this titanium. I really don't. But anyway, so, right. Now, apologies when it comes to chat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this like a video, because what I want to do is I want to pull this ship. I want to pull this segment of the video. What do you mean by no, Nuts? Yeah, they do like broken officers. Well, think back to Monroe. Apparently, she was also broken. She was broken for a very long time. Left side first. Oh, right. I get what you mean, right. So, no, don't worry. What I'm going to do is basically, yes, I'm going to miss a lot of comments. I will catch them up on the tablet shortly. But like I said, I want to pull this segment off the live stream and literally edit it out into a video on the USS Kelvin. So, yeah. So, please forgive me if I don't answer any comments or anything, but I will be keeping an eye on them in the background. Well, I will be watching them come up on the screen in front of me, but I'll answer them as soon as I've finished. So, now the question is, where do I start? I'm not used to doing this little bit, so. Oh, don't worry. Well, I'll be doing all the upgrades as far as we can actually go. So, right. So here we go. So you're going to get to see me doing an actual recording with no script. So forgive the way it's going to start. I feel like a freaking idiot. The fact I'm going to be doing it this way, but anyway, so if, for 21 of you watching, here we go. This is how Pegasus will be recording the video. So here we go. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now introducing the USS Kelvin, a G4 interceptor. Uncommon ship. It's the second G4 ship I've bought, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to get it and really get it to tier 3, tier 4 and send it out for solo and madness. Now as you can see, I've not crewed it yet because I actually want to show you the base stats of what it's launching at here for me as a level 42 player with all the research. Now, for me, it's going to be kicking out the dock at a lovely Warp 95. Sorry, let's get that back up again. There it is. But obviously, if we click on the engine upgrade here, now the upgrade costs here as well. I will be putting in the screenshots of the total costs of all the tiers and things like that. But the warp engines for this is going to kick out at Warp 85. Now, this is going to immediately give me a 15 increase in the engines. The cost for it is quite reasonable, but obviously, looking at the cost on stsc.space, you can see the actual stark difference from the warp engines segment. Now, what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to go through and upgrade this and watch that titanium fall. Now, how far I'm going to get with this one, I really do not know, because it's going to go on the Latinum that I currently have and the speed ups. So I did a fair whack of grinding before to get this, but we'll have to see what happens. So now, when upgrading, yeah, depending on how you want to upgrade, there's a lot of different ways of upgrading. You can upgrade by choosing, well, based on what you've got available. When it's something like this, you've got loads available and you've got the materials, you've got the research, you know for a fact that you're going to be able to blast through a couple of tiers. Just blast it through, get them up and ready. Now, before we do go into upgrading, I want to bring out the ship's ability as well. It is increasing piercing stats by 30% for every single ship and defense platform. This is basically a base defense ship. And what you'll find is, yeah, it's going to help every single ship in your dock. Shields always reduce damage after mitigation. Reduce damage further 80% if you involve the abilities, but because Pegasus is able to upgrade it. Right. So that's the ship's ability. Now, it did cost me around 25 million titanium to build, and I was knocked down to 40 days actual build time. Now, there are a couple of screenshots I will throw up as well from the live stream where I recorded this video, so you can see some of the actual time differences and the cost as well. That's if I remember to put them in editing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blast through some of the upgrades. So 58 million titanium. I mean, whew. Now, this thing is the big sister of the Saladin, and it is equipped with one energy weapon, which will fires twice every single round. And is that it? No, that's a photon torpedo launcher. Here's the phaser. So now, starting off here, its minimum damage is just under 13,000. Maximum is 15,500. Like I said, fires every single round, but it will fire 2 shots. Now, a lot of players are not big on this ship because of varying reasons. I think some of it's down to the firing pattern. I have had that mentioned to me, so there could be that. Now, let's just get that weapon done, and then we'll have a look at the torpedoes. Now, the torpedoes, it's got 2 torpedo launchers. As you can see, they start firing from round 2, but they will fire 3 shots each. So that's literally one round you're going to go 2 shots. The next round you're going to go, what, 8 shots. So it's going to pack a punch. But now I forgot to look at the damage. This is the damage of the torpedoes, 20,000 to 24,000. So yeah, you're looking at an average of about 22,000 for each torpedo fired. Obviously we will look at some different crews that you could potentially put on it. Now, I'm not going to level this thing up because I am going to take advantage of running this thing out into Tiger Core to go grind out some officer XP, because I've just learned of another video which will be recorded shortly. Here we go, starting using the uncommons now on the shields. where we're going to get a free G5 Prime if you are in the 40s. So, yeah. Now, obviously, this thing, like I said, is I did want to put it... Oh, there we go. Black Dan's back. Yay! I want to bring this for the Armadas to join the Valdor and also join the Defiant, because I've decided to start putting the Defiant in my solo Armadas. Now, it gets blown up every single time, but that's fine because it's giving me those edicts that I'm actually after. And you can see some of the costs here that it's costing me. I can tell you now, I have more than enough to go to tier 4. So, right, so tier up then. So that's going to be the last of my Latinum gone. So, which means now I'm going to have to use speed ups for the next tier. But, I mean, we're only up to just under 7 million strength. I mean, it's not... the power's not going up as fast as I thought it would, actually, with this thing. But, right, so I'm going to quickly speed up the grabbing the weapons. So what we're on at the minute, we're on tier 3. 13 days. Yay! Now, are we going to be able to tier that up? I don't know why I've just done that. So, I don't know what... Right, okay, so I've only got 1 day of Latinum left. Right, that's fine. So, we'll take all 7 of them to knock an extra day off. Oh, hello. Only one. That'll do. So that's not going to knock 7 down. There we go. So, that's not bad. We've actually got up to tier 4. So, how much further can we go? Now, it is going to be more expensive. Here we go. Now we are... Yeah, we've now reached the limit of uncommon gas. So, we've managed to get up to 7.5 million. So now that would actually be a good thing. I've not put a crew on it. It has just been mentioned to me because obviously this is being recorded during the live stream. So I've just noticed that it's not, because I haven't got a crew on it. Yes, that would explain why it's only 7.5 million. So that's your base level. Now, what kind of a crew are you really going to want to put on here? Well, to be honest, a whole breach crew would be nice. The interceptor crew, if you've actually got it, would also be nice. Now, I can tell you now, all I have for the interceptor crew is plain and simple Garrick. That is it. I don't have any of the other ones. So, obviously, we won't be using them today. Now, other crews you want to be looking at is... ideally, is complementing the ship's ability, which is piercing against battleships. So you're probably looking at maybe Charvanek as an officer on here. If I can find her. There she is. So call up her mind games. At the start of combat, increases armor piercing by 800%. Mine's not maxed yet. I should really try and get her maxed as soon as possible. And then obviously you can use it against battleships. Now, it'll be ideal against those freebooters. Put in the... Let's get the crew up. If we can remember where I need to just go. So, now this is the one you're going to be looking at for the interceptors. When she's on an interceptor against battleships. So... put her on, and then obviously the likes of I've got to repair ship C. Yeah, Gorkan and Khan over there is also on ship C because they've just been out doing freebooters. So you could do that, or you could potentially, as has been mentioned to me by my Alliance Admiral, also go for a full synergy run, something similar to that. Now you're still using Uhura, and you're going to be using Pike's ability. Now, see when you get in the G5 area, yeah, you're going to need a higher level tier Kelvin to actually get anywhere with it. So, just bear that in mind. Now, as you can see, my stats have gone up to 240%. That's as much as I'm going to be able to do at current because, well, I've not leveled it up. And as you saw, I'm tier 4 now. So, I'm going to get these first 3 slots done. which is going to be a fantastic thing. So that's literally the Kelvin. There's not much else you can really say about it. Yeah, and obviously you'd be putting it through battles. So, but anyway, thanks for watching me video on the Kelvin. I will ideally say probably restricted to a PvE. She's not much of a PvP ship from what I've heard, but then again, I don't know until I've actually put it to the test. All I can say is that I have actually killed quite a few with my Valdor. Yeah, because the Valdor can beat her. But yeah. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below about the Kelvin. Do you actually like her? Have you actually got one, and how big is she? Drop in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I shall see you on the next video, which is going to be a missions video. Stay safe, live long and prosper. Good night. Okay, so that's the recording bit done. So now I am actually going to just stick with the standard PvE crew for this one. I know Ching's on ship B, so I think what we'll do is I will actually send her out for... I have Halin. So, right, I need to catch up on some of these comments now, don't I? As I saw some comments flying through. My best guess is 11 or 12 million after... Yeah, I mean, that's what I'd be thinking too. So, right, now I need to turn that down. Right, so, let's go through the comments. So, right. You don't have the chrono moment. Yep. Does the ship ability work against armadas? No, will be the straight answer to that one, because it's a base defense ship. What do they mean by defend? Basically, when somebody attacks you. What do PvP crew? What mean PvP, or do they mean anytime you get fired on in the situation? Okay. Okay. Good night, Mark. Thanks for joining the stream. I will say, well, actually, it's midnight now, so we will be finishing the stream very soon. Crew and level up. Looks like a PvE ship. Yeah, level up. Does a lot on an interceptor. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, that's fine. So I've caught up on chat, so we shall see what happens when I level her up. So I think I'll take her out for a spin tomorrow. Like I say, it is midnight now here in the UK. I should really get some sleep because I'm up in 6 hours to do yet another school run. But I will be looking at the Family Matters as well. I will be looking at that. So that'll be an interesting video to come out. And hopefully I'll get that video out by the weekend. So the video for the Kelvin will be edited within the next day or so. Depends when I get round to it. But anyway, that is the end of the stream for tonight. Thank you everyone for coming. Please don't forget to smash the like button. Obviously, if you are watching the stream afterwards and you've not subscribed, please do also subscribe. I am working my way up to the 1,000. I've now got where is it? 512 subscribers, which is brilliant. So thank you everyone who has subscribed to the channel, and I hope that the content I'm making is at least reasonably entertaining, not mildly. I just say reasonably. So, but the live streams are always full of a lot of stuff, even if we don't stick to the script. But anyway, I've got a couple of jobs I need to get done before bed, so time for me to say good night. And thank you for joining the stream. I recommend taking her out to the exchange space first, unlock the below deck slots. Yeah, that's probably what I will end up doing tomorrow. Take her out there, give her a spin, and get her leveled up. So, thank you for joining me. Stay safe, live long and prosper. Good night.